My name is Lee Curran, and I founded the Virginia Avenue Project because schools were falling apart, the arts were being marginalized, and children and adults were drifting further and further away from each other. At the Virginia Avenue Project, children work alongside caring adult mentors starting at age 6 and all the way through high school, and they participate in a variety of theater arts programs designed to give them learning and life skills in a safe place where all ages have something to teach and something to learn.
My experiment!
Success!
I've been in the Virginia Avenue Project for 8 years now, and I keep coming back because it's just an awesome place to be. You learn a lot of things about discipline and focusing.
Julian had a bit of a reputation when I first started working with him, but I was gravely disappointed because he worked very well with me, was very disciplined, was very open to taking direction, and was able to just channel the maniac right to when we needed it.
Listen to me! I'm not normal!
I've been in this project since I was 7 years old. If the project wouldn't have been in my life, I wouldn't have been the person I am nowadays. I'd be shy, I'd be away, I'd be in a little corner that I wouldn't be able to get out of. But since it's happened, I'm glad it's happened.
I'm sorry I even talked to you today. I did it all for you to help you feel alive.
I've known Aaron since he was 7. I mean, it is exciting to watch kids that you've worked with in the project grow up, change, you know, take in everything that they've learned from the program and incorporate it into, you know, their growth, their evolution, the world around them. And he really has come an incredibly long way from that shy little kid.
That's ridiculous. I haven't heard so much nonsense in all my life.
I joined the project when I was 5, so it was at a really difficult time, like with going through a lot of family stuff, so it was just like a community that was like home, that wouldn't just fall apart, and it was comforting. It was a good place to be, so I wouldn't be anything like I am today.
Kids need all kinds of influences in their lives and adults in their lives to help them grow, not just their parents, but other adults that they can talk to, that they can have fun with, and that they can just have a different perspective on life. He had so many interesting, good things to say if I would just take a breath, listen, you know, and let him talk when he was ready to.
When I found out I was working with her, I was in great joy. I was like, yes. She'll teach me the wisdom that she taught my sisters.
And what wisdom did she teach your sisters?
Comedy.
I feel like people have a certain responsibility to help each other, and that philosophy is very much acted out, literally and figuratively, in the Virginia Avenue Project.
I'd say Jonas would be my sensei.
I drive a Prius!
Badly!
I'm voting for Edwards!
I'm voting for Kucinich!
I feel that I'm lucky to have had the chance to work with you and get to know you, and now I can root for you as you grow up and go out into the world.
I saw, you know, a really beautiful person, and I saw someone with something very strong and courageous in there. So I wanted to write her something where she could really be powerful and let that out.
You get to see the results and the reactions of the children involved. Like in playmaking, when the child is sitting on stage and there's the performance and you can see them reacting and interacting. There's a dialogue between the audience and the piece, but there's also a dialogue between the playwright who's on stage, seeing their piece, seeing the piece have an effect on people, and there's just an instant kind of circuit of just positive, good theater, like your play. was silly with monkeys and sisters and stuff, but it was really, really deep. It was about like family and love, and it was about like sacrifice and going to the ends of the earth to help, you know, someone that you love and care about. It became really important to have you feel good about the piece and feel proud about the piece.
I've always pushed when I was away with the kids to the point of, oh, I forgot to give her a break. But the thing is, Sierra also blew me away, almost right from the start, rehearsing. And I would get lost in just watching her.
I learned a lot about patience, I have to say. I mean, I know usually it's the other way around, like the adult is supposed to be patient with the kid, but there was a lot of patience that I learned there. So a lot of that, and then there were times when we butted heads, but it turned out pretty well.
And how did you handle that?
With the fighting scene.
In doing it, after all the years I've worked with the kids, it was a bit of a shock. I mean, I slapped her right in the face, and then she went for another part of my body in a very violent way. And there was something about it that was horrifying, hilarious, and scary at the same time. But it's funny, I think what Sierra is alluding to is I had some rough time putting it together. She taught me humility on one level, and she taught me focus. And I still remember that day. I don't think I'll ever forget that day that she became the adult. I realized what I was doing because of the way Sierra behaved, and I thought, wow, that's a day for me. That's a day for me. And then she continued to beat me up.
I have two older sons, and I could say one of them did go down the wrong path. And when I saw that, and being that I had my youngest son, Aaron, I didn't want him to go down that path. And so when my friend told me about Virginia Avenue Project, I was very excited and I was very open-minded, and I said, you know what, I'm going to put him in there.
I thought, oh, okay, they're going to come back and do a play, and I don't know how they're going to do that, but they say so, okay. So they come back and they've learned all of these lines. They each have their own play, and I'm shocked. I'm going, my kids can do this?
She probably would have been a lot more lost. I think this gave her a home. I mean, it gave her like a home that was a base.
The teachers, the instructors, Lee, the actors, those people are people in their lives forever, not just for the moment or for a program or for a project.
Well, I think the value of the adult-child relationship in this program is the gifts that it gives the kids in terms of tools that they will need in their adult life. And really, the bottom line is it just teaches the kids that they can make a difference in this world.
Thank you so much for your interest in the Virginia Avenue Project and for keeping adults and the arts alive in the hearts and minds of today's young people and tomorrow's grown-ups.
Nice hair, bro.
Thanks, bro. You too.
See?